Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. Just a quick, short, brisk, effective message here. Ooh, slippery. I'm here to share with you guys yet another powerful, inspirational message. And nature gave me this little rocking chair here to share this message with you. So let's just get comfy. Enjoy this view. Get a little cozy in this little jacuzzi. You know, let's get down to business. For those of you who don't know me, I am Peacekeeper. And I'm out here in the heart of nature, yeah, to raise the frequency. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to be here, yeah, right now, right now. Here to talk about love, self-love, the importance of self-love. What is self-love? Well, self-love is not just based on how you look externally. Self-love is not just based on buying yourself nice things. Self-love is not just based on treating yourself to nice meals. Self-love is not just based on these things. Genuine self-love comes from a place of being whole within oneself. Genuine self-love comes from a place of accepting yourself. Genuine self-love comes from a place of loving every single aspect of yourself. Genuine self-love comes from feeling good within yourself. Genuine self-love brings true healing within an individual. See, oftentimes many of us are unable to be alone because we don't love ourselves. Oftentimes many of us are not able to acknowledge and appreciate the beauty in ourselves unless someone else appreciates it for us. Oftentimes many of us depend on how others view us, how others see us, and base our love there. And with this being said, it puts us in this position where if someone else does not acknowledge it, you feel like it's not enough or you're not enough, and then you overlook how beautiful you already are. You overlook the accomplishments that you have obtained in this life. even though these accomplishments may not be physical manifestations of material things, you've done a lot of inner work within yourself. You have chosen to continuously keep cultivating beauty within yourself, growing along your spiritual journey, advancing, really and truly advancing and evolving in life. And sometimes you overlook those steps that you take. Sometimes you overlook that and fail to realize that these are accomplishments to be proud of, because these are accomplishments that you take with you. These are parts of your journey that you carry with you into other lifetimes, into other life experiences when you transcend this physical form. Sometimes we forget that we don't live with any of these things. The degrees, the cars. Sometimes we forget that all is left behind for the next upcoming generation. Sometimes we forget that. And I'm just here to remind you that self-love, though, true genuine self-love, which is found within you, when it is you're coming from a place of self-love, you find yourself being more nurturing. You find yourself being more giving. Where now your life is not about you, but more about we. See, a lot of people misinterpret self-love for ego. But when someone really and truly has self-love, genuine love to share, because they have chosen to give that to themselves, they no longer do things out of the ego, but more out of the love that they give to themselves. They choose to offer that love to the world, to others, whereas their life is not just live for themselves, but to leave an impact on someone else's life, where they leave a legacy behind for the next upcoming generation, for the youths, the kiddos. They leave something behind so that they can make someone else's life easier, not harder, not more difficult, not more tough. Genuine self-love comes from a place of same love that you want for yourself. It's the same love that you portray in society. It's the same love that you give. This way, you don't just set yourself up in the long run, but you set your kids up too. You set your family up. See, self-love, a lot yet again may think it's selfish to love yourself also and prioritize you. But also self-love comes from a place of prioritizing you and protecting you, protecting your energy too. So as much as you give, as much as you share your love, you are also aware that you also need to protect your energy too. Because genuine self-love doesn't just mean that you're nice to everyone. You're kind, you're compassionate, you're authentic, you're loving. But you also know how to love from a distance. You also know how to protect your energy. This is genuine self-love. You also know how to detach and lose control and let go of the ones that you love. See, when coming from a place of wholeness, when coming from a place of fulfillment, being alone is never a downside. Will you feel lonely at times? Of course. Will you feel like your love sometimes is uncontrollable? Of course. And when you genuinely have love for yourself, you sit with even those overwhelming feelings of love, where you want to be with somebody so badly. You want them in your life so badly. You sometimes feel like you need them, you can't do without them so badly. But you're still able to sit, feel that love, let them go, love them from a distance. You're still able to live in your heart space, caring for them, wishing the best for them, wanting the best for them, supporting them from a distance, sending beautiful messages into the universe to have their back and take care of them without them even knowing it. Because you love yourself. So, because you want the best for yourself, you always want the best for others. That's genuine self-love, guys. That's genuine bliss, genuine wholeness. Like, self-love. This is the true beauty of self-love. On the flip side, that most people mistaken for self-love is ego. But there's a lot of people that only think about themselves. So I say to you, know the difference between self-love and ego's self-love, which is not actually self-love. Know the difference, because in this life, in this timing of life, there's a very thin line between ignorance and self-love. So, genuine people who really have self-love is never ignorant to understanding another, to growing with another, to experiencing another, even though they are different. Genuine self-love, because you accept yourself, you're able to accept another. You're able to respect another because you respect yourself. See, genuine self-love is deep, way deeper than a lot of people even dive into. Now, the deeper you go down the rabbit hole of self-love, the more you uncover hidden truths of you, the more you uncover hidden truths of this world, the more deeper your connection to the universe gets, the more spiritual you get when it is you have self-love. So guys, this beautiful reminder here. So always remember this. Self-love isn't ignorant or arrogant. Self-love comes from a place of learning, because there's so much to learn. Self-love also comes from a place of infinite change, where you're able to expand infinitely and change what's necessary for your growth in becoming your best version. When you love yourself, you continue doing what leads you to becoming a better version of yourself. When you love yourself, you accept yet again the flaws and the mistakes, the perfect imperfections that you make. And because yet again you accept these things within yourself, and you acknowledge these things within yourself, and you be real within yourself, the ignorant standpoint of things fades away. So now you're able to move more into understanding, more into unity, and more into peace and flow, because you have genuine self-love within. This, my friends, is all I have to say with this message. Hope you guys found peace today. Hope you guys got a deeper understanding of self-love today. Hey, now I'll pack my bags right now. Take some of this good energy with me back into society and civilization. Hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, magical day. Wishing you the best. Wishing you miracles, breakthroughs, and blessings. Take care. Take care of yourself. And if you haven't heard I love you today from somebody, I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't forget, tell yourself you love you first. I'm out. Until tomorrow. One love. Peace.